Hello students, I am Sapna Sangode, Assistant Professor at AISS-MS, College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Pune. Welcome to the session of EVS, that is Environmental Science. In this session, we are going to learn about the chapter Introduction to Environmental Studies. The topic for this chapter is the concept of sustainability. Objectives of these topics are to learn about the concept of sustainability, to understand the importance of sustainability, to know three pillars of sustainability, and lastly, opportunities and challenges of sustainability. Let us know about the introduction of sustainability. The concept of sustainability sprouted from the movement that grew out the notion of social justice, ecological conservation, and globalism towards the end of the 20th century. In 1983, former Norwegian Prime Minister Gro Harlem Brundtland was asked to run the World Commission on Environment and Development for the United Nations. Many countries were still in poverty after decades of industrialization, which had come at a cost to social equity and the environment. The Brundtland Commission's report says it defines the need for sustainable development, a holistic approach that considers the environment, economy and equity or social. Let us understand the definition of sustainability. Sustainability is the study of how natural systems functions, remain diverse and produce everything it needs for the ecology to remain in balance. Preserving the natural world and its fragile ecologies. It's that all parts of society work in harmony to ensure that future generations have the natural resources needed to survive. Sustainability is our society's ability to exist and develop without depleting or consume all of the natural resources needed to live in the future. There are the three pillars of sustainability. The three pillars of sustainability: environmental, economic, and social sustainability. Now let us understand environmental sustainability. The principle of maintaining ecological integrity and ensuring that Earth's environmental system remain balanced as natural resources such as air, water, soil, forest and animals are being consumed by humans. Now what are the practices to save environmental sustainability? Environmental sustainability focus on the preservation of natural resources and ecosystems. This includes resource management. What are the resource management? Using renewable resources like solar energy, wind energy and sustainable harvested wood. and reducing reliance on non-renewable resources like fossil fuels. The next is pollution prevention, reducing emission of pollutants into the air, water and soil to minimize environmental damage. Now the next is conservation, protecting biodiversity and natural habitats to maintain ecological balance. Now next pillar will be economic sustainability. Let us understand what are the economic sustainability. The goal for human on earth to maintain independence and be able to get a job or acquire other resources to meet their needs. Economic system must be in place and accessible to all. Now what are the practices for this? Economic sustainability involves creating a stable and resilient economy that supports long-term prosperity without damaging the environment. And the next one is economic growth, promoting growth that generates wealth and jobs while being mindful of environmental limits. Next, efficient resource use, maximizing the efficiency of resource used to reduce waste and increase productivity. Innovation and investment, investing in sustainable technologies and practices that promote economic and environmental benefits. Now, the next third pillar is social sustainability. Now, what is social sustainability? The principle of ensuring that basic human needs are attainable by all and that there are enough resources available to all within a community. Strong social system can ensure healthy, happy communities whose human rights such as labor, healthcare and equality are respected. Now what are the practices for this? Social sustainability aims to ensure the benefits of economic and environmental sustainability and each are equitable, distributed and that all people have access to basic resources and opportunities and which are including equity and inclusion, ensuring fair distribution of resources and opportunities across all societal groups including marginalization communities, quality of life, improving the living standards, health, education and overall being for all people. Community development, which are supporting the development of resilient, cohesive communities that can adapt to social, economic and environmental changes. Now, how these all three pillars are interconnected? Interconnectedness include the three pillars of sustainability, environmental, economic and social are deeply interconnected. Action in one area often affect the others, necessitating an integrated approach to sustainability. For example, sustainable agriculture, these practices that promote environmental health, for example, soil conservation, can also enhance economic sustainability for farmers and support community health and well-being. Then we can have a green buildings, environmental friendly construction methods reduce energy use and emission, lower cost over time and create healthier living and working spaces. Now the next, circular economy. What do you mean by circular economy? An economic system aimed at eliminating waste and the continual use of resources through principles like recycling, reuse and manufacturing. The next one is Sustainable Development Goals. The full form is, the short form of this, SDGs. A set of 17 global goals established by the United Nations to address a range of global challenges including poverty, inequality, climate change, environmental degradations, and peace and justice. Next, corporate social responsibility, CSR. Business practices that involve participating in initiatives that benefit society and the environment. Now next we are going to learn what are the challenges or opportunities related to sustainability. Challenges. Increasing of global temperatures, extreme weather events, and rising sea levels pose significant threats to ecosystems and human society. And what are the opportunities for this? Developing and implementing renewable energy technologies, enhancing energy efficiency, and promoting climate resilience through adaptation strategies. Next is resource depletions. Challenges is overexploitation of natural resources like water, minerals, and fossil fuels leads to scarcity and environmental degradations. What are the opportunities for this? Advancing sustainable resource management practices such as recycling, sustainable agriculture, and the circular economy. Next challenge is pollution and waste management. Air, water, and soil pollutions from industrial activities, agriculture, and waste disposal threaten health and biodiversity. What are the opportunities for this? Innovating in waste reduction, recycling, and clear production technologies to minimize pollution. Next challenges will be economic inequality. Unequal distribution of resources and opportunities exacerbates poverty and social unrest. What are the opportunities? Promoting inclusive economic growth, social equity initiatives, and fair trade practices. Then the biodiversity loss. Challenges for this: habitat destructions, climate change, and pollutions are leading to unprecedented rates of species extinction. What are the opportunities? Implementing conservation program, protecting natural habitats, and restoring ecosystems. 6 challenges: unsustainable urbanization. Rapid urbanization without adequate planning leads to overcrowding, inadequate infrastructure, and increased environmental impact. For opportunities, developing sustainable urban planning and green building practices to create resilient, livable cities. 7 challenges: political and regulatory barriers. Inconsistent policies, lack of enforcement, and political resistance hinder sustainability efforts. Opportunities: advocating for stronger environmental regulations, internal cooperations, and public-private partnership. Now, the most of the opportunities: technological innovations, advancement in clean energy, green technologies, and sustainable materials can drive progress in sustainability. For example, social and wind power, electric vehicles, and biodegradable materials. Renewable energy. Investing in renewable energy sources reduces dependence on fossil fuels and lowers the greenhouse gas emissions. For example, solar farms, wind turbines, and hydroelectric power. Circular energy. Adopting a circular energy or economy model minimization waste and maximize resource efficiency through recycling, reuse, and remanufacturing. For example, companies designing products for durability and recyclability. Sustainable agriculture. Implementing a sustainable farming practices improves the soil health, reduces the chemical use, and supports food security. For example, organic farming, agroforestry, and precision agriculture. CSR, corporate social responsibility. Businesses adopting CSR initiatives contribute to social and environment well-being while enhancing their reputation and profitability. For example, companies reducing their carbon footprint, supporting community projects, and ensuring fair labor practices. Green finances, increasing investment in sustainable projects through green bonds, sustainable funds, and ESG. ESG means environmental, social governance criteria. For example, financial institution funding renewable energy projects and sustainable infrastructure. Education and awareness. Raising public awareness and educating people about sustainability can drive behavior changes and support for sustainable policy. For example, environmental education programs in schools and community awareness campaign. Policy and regulations. Government implementing robust environmental regulations and policies can drive systematic change towards the sustainability. For example, carbon pricing, renewable energy mandates, and sustainable development incentives. Next, international cooperation. Global collaboration on sustainability initiatives can address transboundary environmental issues and promote shared solutions. For example, international agreements like the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, that is called as SDGs. Next is community engagement. Empowering local communities to participate in sustainability efforts ensures that solutions are tailored to specific needs and context. For example, community-led conservation projects, local recycling programs, and participatory urban planning. Future of sustainability. Trends and potential future development in sustainability practices and policies are followed. The conclusion for this topic is we have learned in this topic the importance of sustainability practices. We have also come to know 3 pillars of sustainability which are interconnected to each other. Thank you so much.